Anyway, to start things off, you're gonna be getting a quest called the Rattay Tourney on your quest log here. It's gonna be, if you haven't noticed it, popping out on your screen. You're just gonna get that quest. And to kick things off, I recommend you start where your house is, at the baker's house. You kind of want to talk to him about the tournament.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay Tourney?
About betting on the tourney? I'd be interested. What kind of wager are we talking about?
I'm glad to hear it.
You go all in, just max out all that bar there, just give him everything.
A nice little wager. Well, break a leg. Literally, I hope.
Once you've given him 100 coins, you can then proceed to where the Rattay tournament is gonna be held. Right, so you just ride on your horse, get on your horse, and ride across Rattay to the way past the markets, way past the guards. You're gonna be looking at the keep, going to the barracks where all these guards are. So don't do anything that will get you arrested or something. See where the tournament is gonna be held, at that little box thing over there, at the middle of the barracks or keep, whatever the fuck that is. Just get off your horse, talk to this herald here, tell him, hey,
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle courtyard and I'll gladly sign you up. I'm certainly not going to do it here and now. And don't forget to bring 60 groschen with you.
so what are we gonna do here in fact? As you can see here, there's gonna be, once the tournament has been set, you're gonna see a bunch of other people that isn't the guard, you know, with actual names in here, like, who's this guy? Laszlo the Hungarian, and this other guy sitting down, he was Mikhail of Yanovitz. So we got people like these, probably 5 of them around the area, and what we're gonna do in this video is to just strip them of their armor. When we fight them in the tournament, they won't have any armor on. They will still have weapons though. They will have weapons. They can still fuck you up. But that's where the advantage of having an armor comes into play. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to again meditate until nighttime. Just wait around 2 hours, but can I just skip this? I'm just gonna skip this. And it's nighttime. Okay. Now that it's nighttime, the first thing you will need to do is save your game, because you're gonna be failing a lot in this quest. Let me show you what I mean. First off, I'm gonna show you where these competitors are sleeping. They will be sleeping north of the arena. Just go at the back of the herald here, a little bit northeast of where the herald was sitting earlier. You're gonna be finding a door that leads to an outback. I don't know how to call it. Some sort of place where the competitors will be sleeping, will be staying for the night before the tournament begins. So now that it's nighttime before the tournament begins, you're gonna find all of these competitors, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a total of 5 of them sleeping in this area. So you can see here. So they will be sleeping at here, and what we're gonna do is to just knock them out and steal everything that they have on them. So as an example, where you have this guy here, Thaddeus of Talmberg. Knock this guy out. There we go. Now that he's knocked out, we're gonna have to inspect his body and steal all of his things. Now there's one problem with this. These 2 here at the back are separated. You can just knock them out separately and nobody will bat an eye. But these 2 right here, now these 2 are kind of close together, so if you knock one of them out, depending on where your position is, you're gonna get spotted easily, because the other one that's nearest to him will wake up. So what you're gonna do is to knock out the other person farthest away from the group, which is Jake the Steak over here. Poor Jake the Steak. Anyway, here in this video, in this part of the video, we have failed the quest. You know why? While we're doing this, there's another factor that's gonna be popping in and out, which is a guard usually patrols the area randomly. So that's not good. See, this guy just just made us fail our quest. Okay, because he found something of Talmberg and unconscious. So you know, he should not find people unconscious. It's not about you stealing stuff, it's about making people unconscious, you know. That's what fails the quest according to my understanding of what's going on in this here event. Anyway, let's just load up the game. That's where the benefit of saving first comes into play. Now that we've loaded, we're gonna do it all over again. Now you have to do it a couple of times to get things right.
You stop.
And now, ultimately the best strategy for this is to knock everybody else out first and make sure that the guards no guards are like coming in or out eventually. No, just it's simple by just checking the door outside if the coast is clear or not. Once you do, you knock everybody out first before taking all of their stuff. Just do it. Just take everything now that they're all knocked out. And once you've done that, you are now free to get the hell out of that place. Because if a guard walks by and saw people knocked out, that would end the quest again. So just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
While carrying all of their heavy stuff, you're gonna be over encumbered at this point on your horse, and get the hell out of there. Get as far away from that place as much as possible. Now, throughout your quests, you're gonna be unlocking places, you know, and this is the closest place that you actually own.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lout! You nearly killed me!
So drop in all of your stolen items in this chest here, and just wait for them to be forgotten, and then you can sell them, you know, once they don't have that stolen icon beside them. Okay, once you've done that, you're now free to take a nap and wait for the tournament to proceed. Now that it's morning, you can now take part in the tournament. Ride on your horse, proceed to the tournament. As you can see, the tournament has not failed because we gotta wait for that as far as possible. Now the first thing you're gonna be noticing is a lot of naked people surrounding the ring. They're not actually naked, but obviously they don't have armor on. They're just in their, you know, default
Hungarian warrior and Turk slayer.
I don't know, clothes, default clothes, yeah, whatever.
I'd like to
So
enroll
just
in
talk
the
to the
big
herald
tournament.
here, tell him you are
All right.
ready for the tournament.
As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 score groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry from Scalas.
I'll make a note of it.
Now that they don't have armor on, it doesn't mean that they won't put up a fight at all.
The first
No,
combatant
they still
will
have
be
their sword
Henry
skills,
Skalitz
they can still
from the
beat you
company
up.
of Sir Rattay
If they have their
Tourney.
armor on, it's gonna take a few hits for them to surrender, because of course they have their armor on, but since they don't have any armor on, just 2 hits will do. No. Now that doesn't count for you, because you have your armor on, which means you can take as much hits. So, that's gonna be it for this video. If you want to watch the rest of the tournament, how the tournament goes with everybody stripped of their armor, feel free to do so. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, I guess. Goodbye.
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round. Entering the arena now will be Thaddeus, commander of the guard at Talmberg. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Rattay Welcome, our warriors. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords. In the second duel, he is Henry of Skalitz. As victor in this round, he shall proceed to the next. Entering the arena now will be Laszlo, Hungarian warrior and Turk slayer at Nicopolis. And he will face Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords. The combatant who emerges victorious from the first round is Henry of Skalitz. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields. The second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattay Tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Rattay His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.